Hey guys, so I've been having some thoughts lately, and it's crazy to even have these thoughts, but I've seen stuff going around about sensitive people, about how people are too sensitive, and it got me thinking of stuff that's happened to me in the past and how things could have been handled better. See, I had a friend at one time who was a very sensitive person. She took everything you said or someone else said to heart. And she didn't know how to not take it to heart. See, I had an instance where I was hanging out with this friend and another friend, and they're both very sensitive people, and I told the other friend, the less sensitive one, that she had a bunch of makeup on her face, like lotion, that hadn't sunk in properly. 'Cause I just wanted to tell her that in case she didn't know, she could fix it or whatever. Because she put on too much. And I wasn't meaning as insulting. But the other friend, the more sensitive one, took it to heart for my other friend. And she called her complaining about my actions earlier that day. And the other friend told me about this. And I said, I just wanted to inform you in case you weren't aware. Like, if I got toothpaste on my shirt, I would want someone to tell me. And normally, with people, you don't have to think, you just tell them, because you don't think they're gonna take offense to it. They're gonna be like, oh hey, thanks for telling me. Now I'm gonna go into the washroom and wash this off. Or fix it up. Or change it up. And it's not that I was at fault. And it's not that they were at fault. It was that things were misinterpreted as being more heinous or more hateful than they're meant to be. And things could have gone better. I'll admit, I could have taken that friend to the side in the mall and been like, hey, just so you know. But we were in a store and there wasn't really anywhere to turn to in the mall. So I just said it in front of them both, not thinking it was gonna take somebody's offense. But there are other situations like that people do get offended by, that people do take offense to. And it's not because they're too sensitive. It's because they think differently than a normal person would. Like, more people have different emotions than some realize. Or they're inept to emotions more than others would be. It's not a bad thing to be too sensitive. Because look at the pros. If you're too sensitive, you can see that you're hurting somebody's feelings. If you say something wrong, or say something you didn't mean as insulting and it is insulting. The con to that is that if you're too sensitive, then you won't necessarily say these things that need to be said because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Like, for instance, if they had toothpaste on their shirt, you wouldn't tell somebody they have toothpaste on their shirt because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Which, in most people's case, they want to know so that they can fix it. So it gets kind of tough in the situation like that, because you don't know what you should be saying and what you shouldn't be saying. Get it? So it's not that people are too sensitive. They're just sensitive in a different way to other people because they think of their actions more than one other person would. They just think of how somebody else is going to feel because of the situation they've been in. What do you guys think of people who are too sensitive? Tell me in the comments. I want to know what everybody else thinks. I'll be checking my comments.